The 0-1. Fouled off left side. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. In there for strike one. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Next offering misses, and 1-1.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
One down, base is empty, and they'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Line drive, base hit, right field. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two outs. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. And another ball.
3-0.
2 outs, base is empty. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ian Happ in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Happ, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Kicks and deals. Up the middle, and that one handled. They get the force. That ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back in Washington, D.C. And on the hill, the lefty, Shota Imanaga.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And a pitch. The shortstop takes a ball. Strike 1. And the pitch. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. One up, one down. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And he deals.
Nope, that's inside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Right through there for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
One out, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Batting third.
So up next, James Wood. First offering, and it just misses. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1. Now one miss.
That's the ball.
That's to third. Gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Isaac Paredes now.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
As the lefty gets to work. Fastball for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. And now the lefty. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
No, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Flips the outside corner. 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
The pitch. That's inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 3. Dansby Swanson waiting to hit for the Cubs. There's a strike. 3-1. First and second go outs here at the top of the second. And now it's filled up.
We got full count.
Fly ball to right. He's under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
2 on, 1 out. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That clips a corner.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close.
Center field. He's under it. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
2 outs. That's out to center field. Should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 1 and the Nationals nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Luis Garcia. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fouled off to the right. Here comes a pitch. Fought off foul. The pitch. Way upstairs. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Suzuki makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
And the batter now, Andres Chaparro. clips the corner.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And that one fouled off. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Joey Meneses stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Well struck right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. In to score from first. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back base hits. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now here is Hebert Ruiz. Outside corner, there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. And the curve is down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. And the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That's outside. And the count even 1-1. Good eye right there. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Here's Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Here's a 1-1. That to right. Cruz moving under this one. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Walked his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back, bottom of the inning. And here's the rookie center fielder, number 30. And a pitch. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Suzuki pulls it in on the run. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And takes low for ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one missing low. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You got a full count.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Dylan Cruz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. And that is that. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Gore back to work. This ball's chopped on the ground. Abrams tosses to first. And a quick out, number one.
The batter, the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
And up next for Chicago, Isaac Paredes. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Paredes, in his third season, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That one fouled hard the other way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. To third, Tenna. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mike Tauchman, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Michael Bush digs in now. Outside low. And that is ball one. Tauchman off of first with 2 away. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. One left for the Cubs. Still tied 1-1. Here in Nationals Park, John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you, and leading off the bottom of the fourth, James Wood. The pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Jose Tenna digging in for the Nationals. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. He makes the grab. That is the inning. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Just missed.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here is Miguel Amaya. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Puts a bunt down. He'll do it himself. 1 away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Nico Horner. Swanson, the runner at second with 1 away. And another ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one finds the zone. Now 2-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there.
Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to the left. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1-1 now. And there's a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-2. That one just misses.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he grounds one to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. Third out. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Nats 1. And we're back. Stepping in, Andres Chaparro.
The designated hitter, Andres Chaparro.
The pitch. That's in there.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The line to kick the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And here's the first baseman, Joey Meneses. Doubled in his first AB. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The Cubs up by a run, last half of inning number 5. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The wind to the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and fires. Now a fly ball to right center. Suzuki makes a nice running catch.
Now batting, catcher, Keibert.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one hit the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. That hits the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs. That missed by a lot. Full count now. In the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now Seiya Suzuki.
Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
The 0-1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Little chopper rolls foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires. Swung on, belted. That's back. And out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore departs, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. On back in a moment. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Trevor Williams.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Isaac Paredes. He's 0 for 1. And a good eye there. And the righty deals. And another ball.
2-0.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mike Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman, the next Cub to hit. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Action in the pen down there. Derek Law getting loose out there. Garcia also throwing. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's a slider for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
On the ground, and that's just foul. That one almost got him. One down, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. He's out.
The batter, the first baseman, Michael.
And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side. Throws to first, and the inning is over. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is number 30.
The center fielder,
Shota back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And he deals. And another ball.
2-1.
Good eye right there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next, C.J. Abrams. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. The pitch just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike. The Nats trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. And fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch. Swings through that one.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Swing and a foul straight back. Still only one out here in the inning. To the right side. Fires over to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman,
Luis Garcia will hit next. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fought off foul. Two outs. That
Two
one
balls,
way
one
outside. And that's ball 2.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Williams goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And next for the Cubs, Miguel Amaya. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one misses. Ball 1. Righty delivers. Swing and a ball popped up under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 4 and the Nationals 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Jose Tena. As the lefty gets to work. And there's a ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyson Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge getting loose as well. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. In the air, out towards left center. And there's one away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Andre.
And here's the DH for Washington, Andres Chaparro.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
This one in the air. Amaya has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
So 2 down now. And here is Joey Meneses. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Shota Imanaga will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Keegan Thompson on the pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 outs, runner at first. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals and fouled off.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs.
Ball 1.
And a count 1-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the air, out towards right center. Bellinger sizing it up. He's got it, and that's the inning. Nationals leave 1. Score holds at 4-3. We go to the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. Williams back to work.
Ball 1.
Ball 1 there.
Counts 1-0.
There's the strike at the knees. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. This one in the air. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's one away. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ian Happ up to hit. Back in the sixth, he drove a two-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
So, man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, two down. High fly ball out towards left field. Wood going back. It's a bomb. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Base is empty with two away. And now the DH, Mike Tauchman. On the corner for a strike. Righty to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ruiz makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubs add two on this homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom of the eighth. Up now for Washington, number 30. And a pitch.
Nope,
Just missed. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Adbert Alzolay. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Hodge getting cranked up as well. And a big swing and a miss.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. The punch out there. 1 out. So the Nats lineup turns over. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. He's already homered in this game. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning.
Yep, that ball went
The
out.
shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Good eye in that spot.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and two. Payoff pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Tyson Miller gets the call from the pen. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Hit in the air, center field. That gets down for a hit. Throw into third. He's in there.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Off the mark there. 1-0. Laser could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around third. In to score from first. 6-5 back within a run.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Really important at bat coming up now.
1 down. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fastball for a strike. That one inside, and it's 1-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 8.
Drew Smiley on a pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Ball.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Wood on its second with 2 down. So the tying run at second. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Happ heads towards it. And that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 6-5. Back after this on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Derek Law.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
The first baseman, Michael Busch.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that clips the inside corner. That one pushed foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and Swanson is set down.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Amaya now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That clips the corner. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jacob Barnes up and throwing. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And the next pitch is way outside.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. And strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Cubs leave 1 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Adbert Alzolay.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now it's the DH, Andres Chaparro.
The designated hitter, Andres Chaparro.
The pitch. That's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
He's 2 outs away. And now Joey Meneses. Here's the strike. 95 of that one. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Now it's going to be Hebert Ruiz. Throw to first, ball game, and the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.